Section 3 of a Handbook of the Swahili language as spoken at Zanzibar by Edward Steer. Read for the LibriVox Language Learning Collection, Volume 5. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Nicholas James Bridgewater. Section 3. Substantives. Swahili nouns have two numbers, singular and plural, which are distinguished by their initial letters. Upon the forms of the substantives depend the forms of all adjectives, pronouns and verbs governing or governed by them. It is therefore necessary to divide them into so many classes as there are different forms either of substantives or of dependent words, in order to be able to lay down rules for the correct formation of sentences. For this purpose, Swahili substantives may be conveniently divided into 8 classes. 1. Those beginning with m, apostrophe m, mu, or mw in the singular, and which denote living beings. They make their plural by adding m, etc. into wa. Mtu, a man. Watu, people. The singular prefix represents in all its forms the syllable mu, mu, which is itself very rarely heard. Before a consonant, it is almost always pronounced as a semi-vowel m, with the u sound before rather than after it. Before a and e, the u becomes a consonant, and the prefix appears as mw, moi. Before o and u, the u is very frequently dropped, and the m alone is heard. The prefix is treated as a distinct syllable when followed by a consonant, but very rarely so when followed by a vowel. Mchawi, a wizard. Wachawi, wizards. Mjusi, a lizard. Wajusi, lizards. Mwana, a son. Wana, sons. Mwoga, or moga, a coward. Waoga, cowards. Mumishi, or mumishi, a cuppa. Waumishi, cuppas. When the plural prefix wa is placed before a word beginning with a, the two a's run together and are seldom distinguishable by the ear alone. When wa is placed before a word beginning with e or I, the a flows into the other vowel and produces a long e sound. Mwenzi, a companion. Wenzi, companions. Mwivi, a thief. Wevi, thieves. 2. Substantives beginning with m, apostrophe m, mu, or mw, which do not denote living or animate beings. They make their plural by changing m, etc. into mi. Mti, a tree. Miti, trees. The same observations apply to the singular prefix in this class as in class 1. Mfupa, a bone. Mifupa, bones. Mwanzo, a beginning. Mianzo, beginnings. Mwembe, a mango tree. Miembe, mango trees. Mwiba, a thorn. Miiba, or miba, thorns. Moto, a fire. Mioto, fires. The names of trees belong to this class. 3. Those which do not change to form the plural. Nyumba, a house. Nyumba, houses. The simple description of nouns of this class is that they begin with n, followed by some other consonant. It is probable that ni is the ground form of the prefix of this class, since it always appears as ny before a vowel. The singular powers and antipathies of the letter N very much affect the distinctness of this class of nouns. As N must be dropped before CH, F, H, K, P, S, or T, nouns beginning with those letters may belong to this class. Note, there is nothing to show whether nouns beginning with these letters belong to this class or to the fifth. But it is always safest, in cases of doubt, to treat them as belonging to this class, unless some special largeness is intended to be intimated concerning them. End note. And as N becomes M before B, V, and W, nouns beginning with MB or MV may belong to it. There is a further complication in Swahili, arising from the fact that foreign words, except only foreign names of persons and offices, whatever their first letters, are correctly placed in this class. The popular instinct, however, refuses this rule, and in the vulgar dialect classes foreign words according to their initial letters, regarding the first syllable as a mere prefix, and treating it accordingly, see also page 20. In some cases, words are handled in this way, even in polite Swahili. Thus the Arabic kitabu, a book, is very often made plural by treating the ki as a prefix, and saying vitabu for books. Kamba, a rope. Kamba, ropes. Mbegu, a seed. Mbegu, seeds. Nyumba, a house. Nyumba, houses. Meza, a table. Meza, tables. Bunduki, a gun. Bunduki, guns. Ndizi, a banana. Ndizi, bananas. Njia, a road. Njia, roads. 4. Those which begin with ki before a consonant, or ch before a vowel. They form their plural by changing ki into v, ch into vy. Kitu, a thing. Vitu, things. Chombo, a vessel. Vyombo, vessels. Substantives are made diminutives by being brought into this class. Mlima, a mountain. Kilima, a hill. Bueta, a box. Kibueta, a little box. If the word stripped of all prefixes is a monosyllable, g must first be prefixed. Mti, a tree. Kijiti, a shrub. Mwiko, a spoon. Kijiko, a little spoon. Words beginning with ki may be turned into diminutives by inserting g after the prefix. Kitwa, a head. Kijitwa, a little head. Kiboko, a hippopotamus. Kijiboko, a little hippopotamus. In regard to animals, the use of the diminutive has a depreciating effect. Mbuzi, a goat. Kibuzi, a poor little goat. 5. Those which make their plural by prefixing ma. Kasha, a chest. Makasha, chests. Nouns are generally brought into this class by rejecting all prefix in the singular. If, however, the word itself begins with a vowel, j is prefixed. If it be a monosyllable, ji is prefixed. Thus j or ji is regularly omitted in the plural, but may be retained to avoid ambiguity, where the regular word would have resembled one formed from another root. Jambo, an affair. Mambo, affairs. Jicho, an eye. Macho, eyes. Jombo, a large vessel. Majombo, large vessels. If the word begin with e or e, the a of the plural prefix coalesces with it and forms a long e. This distinguishes disyllables with j prefixed from monosyllables with ji prefixed. Gino, a tooth. Meno, not mano, teeth. Foreign names of persons and offices belong to this class. Waziri, a vizier. Mawaziri, viziers. In the vulgar dialect of Zanzibar, all foreign words which have a first syllable that cannot be treated as a prefix are made to belong to this class, and ma is prefixed to form the plural. See page 18. Anything which is to be marked as peculiarly large or important is so described by bringing the word into this class. Mfuko, a bag. Fuko, a very large bag. Mtu, a man. Jitu, a very large man. Nyumba, a house. Jumba, a large house. If a word is already in this class, it may be described as larger by prefixing ji. Matanga, sails. Majitanga, great sails. Maji, water. Mafuta, oil, and other nouns in that form are treated as plurals of this class. 6. Those which begin with u in the singular, they make their plural by changing u into ny before a vowel and n before a consonant. Wimbo, a song. Nyimbo, songs. Udevu, a hair of the beard. Ndevu, hairs of the beard. This class is not a large one, but the formation of its plural is full of apparent irregularities produced by the letter n. 1. All nouns of this class which are in the singular dissyllables only retain the u in the plural and are treated as beginning with a vowel. Ufa, a crack. Nyufa, cracks. Uso, a face. Nyuso, faces. 2. Words in which the u is followed by d, g, j, or z take n in place of u. 3. Words in which the u is followed by l or r take n, but change the l or r into d. Ulimi, a tongue. Ndimi, tongues. 4. Words in which the u is followed by b, v, or w take n, but change it into m, and their first letter is always b. Ubao, a plank. Mbao, planks. Uwingu, a heaven. Mbingu, the heavens. 5. Words in which the u is followed by k, p, or t drop the u and give an explosive sound to the first letter. Upepo, a wind. Pepo, winds. 6. Words in which the u is followed by ch, f, h, n, or s merely drop the u. Ufunguo, a key. Funguo, keys. Nouns of this class are so few in Swahili that it is scarcely worthwhile to notice these distinctions. They are, however, important as explaining what would otherwise seem anomalies, and represent influences which have a much larger field in other African languages. Abstract nouns generally belong to this class. 7. The one word mahali, place or places, which requires special forms in all adjectives and pronouns. 8. The infinitives of verbs used as substantives. All infinitives may be so used, and answer to the English verbal substantives in ing. Kufa, to die, the same as dying. Kuiba, to steal, the same as stealing. All substantives of both numbers may be put into what may be called the locative case by adding ni. This case has 3 great varieties of meaning, which are marked by differences in all dependent pronouns. 1. In, within. 2. Or, from within. 2. At, by, near. 3. To, from, at, of places far off. Nyumbani mwangu, in my house. Nyumbani pangu, near my house. Nyumbani kwangu, to my house. Mtoni, by the river. Njiani, on the road. Vyomboni, in the vessels. Kitwani, in the head. Mbinguni, in heaven. Kuangukani, in falling. The possessive case is expressed by the use of the preposition a, which see. The objective or accusative is the same as the subjective or nominative. In the following list of substantives, the plural form is given in all cases, in which, if commonly used, it is not the same as the singular. End of section 3 of A Handbook of the Swahili Language, as spoken at Zanzibar by Edward Steer. Recorded by Nicholas James Bridgewater. Recorded in Oxford, England.